Hi, I'm Jimmy Craig, and I'm a cartoonist. I love comics, I love reading them, I love buying them, and of course, I love making them. For me, there's nothing more fulfilling than having an idea and being able to bring it to life in the shape of a comic strip. I always loved drawing, writing, and animals, so making a comic about animals seemed like an obvious choice. That's why in 2015, I started They Can Talk, a comic about animals. When it comes to writing, I rarely get inspiration out of nowhere. I have to be very deliberate about making a comic. I write down any topic or idea that I think has potential to turn into a comic. That way, when it comes time to make one, I have a base to work off of. With my work, I like to use the perspective of animals to point out the absurdity in everyday life. Not only for animals, for humans too. There aren't really any rules when creating comics, but I do think that there's a process that can really help. In this Domestika course, you won't learn any drawing technique. There are plenty of other courses for that. But you will learn how to organize your thoughts and shape your comic in a way that increases your chances of reaching a larger audience. For your final project, you'll create a single comic that will represent the clear identity of your own series. It might be funny, sad, or even scary, but it'll be yours. We will start by learning the different elements that make up a comic's identity. We will compare some of them and discuss what differentiates them. Then you'll create your own comic's identity by defining its theme, voice, and style. After that, you'll create a list of rules to govern your creation, your comic's commandments. I'll show you my process of taking notes, making a rough sketch, and turning it into a finished comic. I'll share with you some of my writing methods and how I finally settle on dialogue. Then I'll show you my process of turning a physical comic into a digital one. If you want to create a successful comic, one that will sustain itself, you need to get it out there. Thankfully, the process of releasing your comic is easier than ever. You can even share it to a bunch of places right from your phone. I'll give you some tips about social media, building an audience, making money, and staying inspired. I'm going to show you my process of how I digitize my comics using a display tablet. But the only tools you'll really need are a sketchbook and a pencil. Well, and some basic drawing skills. Very basic. I find that sharing my thoughts and ideas is really fulfilling, and making comics is a fun way to do that.